Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I brought on my husband. We're gonna do a quick question and answer for you guys. Over on Instagram, I asked you if you had any questions for Thomas and I about relationships, marriage. We wouldn't necessarily consider ourselves pros, but we wanted to be candid and very transparent with you. So here we go. Question number one, how would you describe each other? Thomas, describe Rachel. Rachel, describe Thomas.
Rachel is incredibly bold. She's really motivated with her dreams and desires, but at the same time you have an incredible way of connecting people and making them feel at home. So she loves the idea of a big team, and she's really good at creating enough space, creating environment for a family, and she's gonna be an incredible mom.
We're not pregnant though.
No,
Because it sounds like we're a child.
No, I'm just saying that's one of the things that attracted me to you, is just your family, whatever the word I'm looking for. Your passion for family.
Oh, okay. I'd say Thomas is incredible at anything he wants to be good at. For example, he learned... No. In high school, he taught himself how to play guitar. Middle school?
Middle school.
Middle school. He taught himself how to play guitar, trained to become a pilot, is excellent at it, basically maintains, builds ropes courses. Yeah. Anything
keep going.
Anything he wants to do, he can do so well, and I appreciate that about him because it applies well to like dishes, and I appreciate him. And he's a helper. Like, he always wants to fix things. He's a hero.
That can be a good thing and a bad thing.
And a bad thing. Yeah. But if he sees a problem, he wants to fix it. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of babies, someone asked us babies anytime soon. That's so crazy. Why would you ask someone that?
I'm gonna say no.
No.
Not that we don't want to have babies, because we do.
We're great. I think
that we would make pretty babies, but I'd say that it's really not our season right now. We're kind of in a place where if it happened, you know, we'd be really happy, but we're not.
If it happened, I feel like we're out of the season where we'd be like, oh no.
We were in that season for a while.
We were in that season for a while. We're in a good place. If it happened, we'd be okay, but we're totally okay that it's not happening. And also, I feel like Remy is a child. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Just the first child.
Oh, panic. Oh. How did you know he or she was the one? So I actually wrote a blog post about this. It's called 5 Reasons I Knew He Was the One, or something like that. I'll put it in the description. I'll put it in the description below, and you can read that and see all my reasons. But simply, I would say I knew that I was ready to marry Thomas and knew that he was the one for me when I started contemplating all of the things that he had set aside for me and all the things that he has been with me through in life. He's kind of seen the best of me and the worst of me when we were dating and when we weren't. In the midst of all of it, he saw my true potential and who I could be, regardless of who I was currently being, and I wanted somebody that would see that of me.
Yeah.
And you that would see through it and love me well. You were the what?
Nothing.
After I contemplated just everything that we'd been through, everything he stood for, and who he made me, I knew that I wasn't gonna find anyone else that was better suited to be part of my life.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I was laughing just because it took you a little longer than it took me
to figure out. Yeah. Yeah, I was not sure Thomas was for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't commit for a long time.
It was good though. It was really good.
Yeah, it turned out great.
Kind of started in high school, and it was a pretty easy decision. I was attracted to Rachel, and our families got along. We believed the same things, and we started to hang out in some groups, and I was like, wow, this girl really has her head on straight. I kind of fell for her then, and then kept chasing her for 6 years after that. Until she said yes, basically.
We're high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
But, oh wait, someone actually asked us this. Hold on. How did you and Thomas meet? Easily, simply. We met in youth group romance. Boom. Broke up right at the end of high school. Got back together in college. That's not really an exciting story. I wish we had like the...
There's more exciting parts to our story, but when you ask just how we met, you really got to get the whole story in one. But how we met, it was like...
It's pretty simple. Youth group. Yeah. Tell us about your ring.
I knew I wanted some studs on the outsides, just some cool detail.
Whatever.
The ring was an amazing story. I was in California, both of us were, for a summer together. My heart was heavy wrestling with this idea of proposing to Rachel while we were out there or not. the Lord answered that question, and I knew that I was supposed to propose to her. So I called her mom to ask for her blessing, and her mom actually told me, hey, you don't know this, but I've been saving the ring that her dad gave to her mom, to give to Rachel. And so she shipped it out to me, and it's a really special story.
Yeah, and then this other ring, we kind of built together, or you really designed it.
Yeah.
So my wedding band is made by Thomas, and my engagement ring is a family heirloom. So
yeah,
it's a sweet set. I love it. What is the word? Like, it doesn't have a price?
Priceless.
Priceless. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. What is one thing you expected of marriage, good or bad, that wasn't what you thought it was going to be? Ooh, getting into it. I knew that marriage was supposed to be where you would get to know one another better and like be a part of each other's lives and routines and see like your quirks and your tics and like funny stuff.
I have a lot of those.
I would never have thought I was getting to know myself too, which sounds so crazy. Like, yes, you always get to know yourself, but I imagined myself getting to know Thomas a lot and getting to know myself a little bit in between, and it's opposite. Like, I'm getting to know myself a lot and Thomas a little bit in between.
You know, a lot of people say so much of doing life together or getting to date throughout your marriage and stuff like that, but just simply having someone that's at home or is going to meet you at home is really fun. When we were dating, we were long distance, and there was always this anxiety of having to leave each other and figuring out when the weekend was going to end and all that. So it's just really cool to not ever have that anxiety anymore. I know that at the end of the day, I'm going to be able to finish my day with Rachel, and it's really fun.
What was a fun place y'all traveled to, or a fun date that you went on together? I loved our anniversary trip, but that's just so impractical. I don't think we'll do anything like that again, but we went to Napa for our 1-year anniversary, and it was amazing. So cool.
Really good.
We got to see all the vineyards and wineries and went shopping, had like the best brunches, and there's like world-renowned chefs in Napa. And we went on this Napa Valley wine train where this train took us down the valley, and we got to see all the different wineries and vineyards. It was so fun. This past summer, we went on a trip from the top of California all the way down the coast to LA, and that was really fun.
Yeah.
We got to see a lot of the world together.
That was the one I was going to say.
A lot of the United States together. Oh gosh.
I'd say that obviously our honeymoon was amazing, but that's a given. I'd say that our road trip across the country was really fun.
Yeah.
Getting to make an itinerary and kind of explore the country.
Yeah. What's the best way you found to communicate feelings with each other during arguments or disagreements?
This is pretty groundbreaking for me because I feel like I don't communicate my feelings at all. Seriously, for me, I think one of the biggest things is I have to remind myself time and time again, one, to not react to things, and two, to remember that Rachel's on my team.
I would say too, to remember that, like he said, you're on each other's team. It's not me versus Thomas. It's Thomas and I versus blank. And like your job in the middle of the disagreement or conflict is to figure out what that blank is that you're both fighting. Yeah. Sometimes it's pride, sometimes it's something stupid like how he's holding his fork, but like I have to realize I have to realize we're on the same team. And also to remember that all feelings are valid. So like if I feel sad, he can't be like, oh, you shouldn't feel sad because blah blah blah. Like, no, I do feel sad, and so just to have a companion to be like, oh no, like I hate that you're feeling sad, like what can I do to help? Rather than someone telling you, you shouldn't feel that way, and study them. Like, okay, they get sad or frustrated or really happy when I blah blah blah, and you have to figure that out. Yeah. And that's kind of how you can avoid conflict, is just by studying one another. Yeah. And each other's tics and what makes you mad.
You're gonna find plenty of those.
What is that supposed to mean?
You just are. It's marriage. You're more, you're closer to someone than you ever have been before.
That was a good one.
Thanks.
What are your favorite date nights as newlyweds? Honestly, we sound so lame, but our favorite date nights are to pull up the ottoman to our couch and pull the duvet off of our bed and just like snuggle and watch a movie. Like, that is the best.
Popcorn.
And they popcorn, yeah. And
well, here in Birmingham, we found a movie theater that has $5 movie nights, and so we go there once a week.
Take Remy hiking. We don't ever do that, actually. It's trying to sound cool. All we really do, honestly, is watch movies and go to movies, and maybe go out to dinner every so often. every day is kind of like a date because you're spending time with one another, and whether it's your routine or whether it's something out of routine, just spending time with one another is such a luxury.
We also like to do stuff with friends. And
yeah, we have friends.
we do sound really boring. I'm trying to think of stuff now.
Oh no.
Dates are fun.
Dates.
Don't ever stop dating.
No.
I need to think of more dates more often. Any ideas, let us know.
In the comments, for real. Maybe y'all can keep us accountable. Ask me, hey, what date have y'all been on recently?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for anyone that sent questions. This was really fun, condensing them down, answering them with my husband, y'all meeting my husband. The presence is a present. Whatever.
For my presents.
If you love this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to become a part of our little team we've got going on, feel free to subscribe so you can see the next video that's to come.
Is there anything cool that I get to do? Like, click something, it's gonna be right here, or something like that.
I can make it happen.
Yeah. So if you want to see some more videos from Rachel like this one, hopefully you've enjoyed it, or you want to be a part of her really cool life, then you should subscribe right here. I've always wanted to do that. Was that good?
Yeah, it was great, babe. Be like, oh wait! Actually, I wore my NASA shirt today.
Your NASA shirt?
I stole
Excuse you?
I stole your NASA shirt today. You know why?
Why?
Because you're out of this world. Oh, shoot!
That was good.
Thank you. Peace.